About a year ago, I got almost bullied online because of my teeth, and the comments stung, and I wanted to hide because they were really brutal. But I decided I don't want to give up, and I bought a plane ticket. And what happened in Mexico changed my entire confidence and my life. I knew that I did not have perfect teeth, and that was for a long time, and that was for many reasons, and especially things got worse after my pregnancy. And I had a video that went pretty viral on Instagram, and all the comments under the video were about my teeth. People were running competition who will bite harder and worse. So after that video, for a long time, I noticed that I had this shift in my head that when I was filming content or any videos of myself, I would almost never smile. Or if I smile, it would be something like this. So you never see my teeth in front of the camera. And it was honestly such a big roadblock and mindset block for me because, after you experience this shockwave online, it kind of sticks to you, right? Even unconsciously. And that was me kind of for a long time, and I knew that I need to do something about it. At some point I decided, okay, I need to act, because if I don't, then I let others control my confidence, control my life, and my impression of myself, and that's not something I want to keep doing. So that's when I decided, okay, while I'm in Mexico, I'm on vacation, let me just explore what it might look like to get my teeth done here instead of US, because one of the biggest things in the US, it was of course pricing, and even though we do have insurances there and everything, usually those coverages are not great, and to do something good with your teeth you will need to pay way extra. So my idea was, so let's explore what can be done here while in Mexico and compare prices basically. So when I flew to Mexico, I wasn't just going on vacation. I was running towards new version of myself, and I couldn't be happier, honestly. So while on vacation in Mexico, I was initially still hesitant because, you're in different country, you don't know how things can turn out, and what if something goes wrong and you need to go back. So basically I had a lot of thoughts about all of the situation, but then I found a dental clinic with a really good review right across the street from my hotel. So I was like, I don't lose anything if I just go and ask their opinion on what should be done, what can be done, and how quickly we can do it and how much it costs, of course, right? So I went there, I made appointments, they were super cooperative, they spoke English really well, so there was no issues with that at all. And basically we discussed some plans, what ways we can go with my teeth, and I decided to give it a shot actually. Turned out I needed 4 crowns in my front teeth and teeth whitening. That's what they advised. We also discussed that maybe it makes sense to do veneers on other teeth or things like that, but then I read more comments online and decided that not this time for sure, because that's kind of really big intrusion into your kind of dental situation. So I decided not to do that and start small basically. So next day I just came and we started doing crowns. We ended up with preparation for the crowns. Doctor put on temporaries and ordered crowns in the lab. And also I came the day later. We did first round of whitening, and it was actually pretty painful because I wasn't doing rock salt mouthwash before, which is advisable. And basically, I didn't have time to do that since I came yesterday and the day after we were doing whitening, so the mouthwash would not help at all. But anyways, it was pretty painful, so I did not survive 4 rounds as we initially agreed. I just did 2, and we flew back home to the US. And the plan was that I would come back in a couple weeks and finish everything. But let me tell you that even after that first step, I felt way more confident. And it was absolutely amazing feeling, and I'm super grateful for this, that this actually happened. And now I came back to Mexico a few days ago to finish the procedure, and it's absolutely amazing. Yeah, we basically put on permanent crowns. We finished whitening today. We did additional 2 rounds that we couldn't do before. I was preparing this time the whole week before with doing mouthwashes with witch salt, with rock salt. The doctors and their staff in the office are absolutely wonderful. They're super attentive and willing to help. They care about how you feel. They were following up with me multiple times while I was away, asking, is everything good? How is my temporaries and everything? So I can be happier, I guess, than that about overall outcome. And, after this situation today, especially after the day, when everything is done, kind of, for this, at least round. Yeah, when I look into the mirror after everything was done, I definitely realized that it wasn't just about tea. It was about my confidence. And I keep crying every time I talk about it. So this is how my teeth look right now after everything is done. And oh my goodness, I am so excited. I still can't believe this is true. Oh wow. I don't know if I feel confident enough to show you before version, but let me think about it. Maybe I will add it in post-production. Just a little quick. Not the worst piece of it, but you will definitely notice the difference. And I remember when I had that wave of hate comments basically online. Some people were bold enough to even DM me. They were taking like screenshots and sending me direct messages saying something like, oh my goodness, why you can't, brush your teeth or whatever they were saying. And to some of them, I was just saying that, there are some reasons why they look like that. And I don't have to explain it to you, but eventually I will fix those with my dentist. But you probably won't become a better person after doing things like this. So guys, just be kind of, empathetic to others, because you don't know what people are going through in any given moment. So everything is possible. Just be kinder, I guess. One thing I realized is that travel is not always about beaches or food or nice nature. Sometimes it's about running away from the version of yourself which other people trying to define, right? And rediscovering who you really are. Because when you travel, and that's when you get to know yourself, your real feelings and desires, and you better understand what you like, what you don't like, and you can connect with yourself on absolutely different level. So if you ever feel lost, judged, or not good enough, maybe it's time to pack a bag. Trust me, the world can give you back parts of yourself that you thought were lost. And if you want to hear more stories like this one, give me a follow, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one.